How's it going, everybody, and welcome back out to the farm in No Man's Land. In the last episode, we left you guys loading up our gold, getting ready to sell as much of that as we can this evening while we have the end of June here, getting into July for our next big harvest. So we got a lot of gold to get up. We got to feed our cows, so fun stuff to do today. Hope you guys enjoy the episode. Don't forget, smash that like button, smash that subscribe. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, guys, so we're back at it today. We got a lot of gold to load up. We got about half of it done in the last episode, so we got about another 280, almost 300 pounds of gold get sold here, as the price is looking wonderful right now. It took a little bit of time to put some pallets away so we could get everything out here that we need to, so we can get it put on the truck. And yeah, so we'll have a couple of sound bugs when we're close to the storage unit here. Sound kind of goes out. I don't know if you guys can notice that. It's pretty apparent we lose the audio for the tractor, but it's okay. We can work through it. We've got to get the rest of this gold on the truck here, get it up and get it sold. We have probably today, basically, just to get the rest of the gold sold, and then by tonight, probably have to work into the night a little bit. We need to get the cattle fed. So let's just take a look at that real quick. Yeah, we've got, let's see here, gold wise, yeah, price is looking phenomenal right now. So we need to get those 355 pallets of gold that we got out somewhere sold. And then the cattle, let's just go ahead and take a look at them. We did feed all the sheep and chickens in the last episode, so those are good to go. Cattle, though, on the other hand, we need to get those guys sold as soon as possible and keep an eye on that milk production. But looking great. So let's go ahead, get this gold on the trailer, get it up there and get it sold, and then kind of move on from there. So I think next month we have the canola and the oats to harvest. So that's going to be a pretty large harvest there. It's going to take up most of this episode getting that done, getting those fields turned over for what we're going to do with them. Now, the canola field we're going to turn into a second carrot field. Go ahead and plant carrots in there. The oat field, on the other hand, that is our big silage grass field, so we are going to go ahead and get that planted for grass and refertilized and ready to rock and roll. And then from then on, all we have to do is mow and fertilize that. We won't actually have to do any cultivation out there. It'll be basically just a self-sustaining growing field of grass, which would be really nice. We can fertilize it to up the yield, which would be good. Because the more chaff we get, the more silage we get, the more TMR we can make without having to pay money to do so. So that is a good investment there. If at any point we need to put another crop in that field, we can. It is a very large field, so if we want to make some money doing something else, we can do that. We need to take a look at the flour mills. That's another thing that's got coming up. We need to see how we're doing on making flour and get that, kind of see what we're going to do with it. I'm not sure if we want to put it into a bakery. That is something that we did before. But we'll have to look at it and see if it's going to be cost worthy. Now, it does take a while to make the bread. It doesn't make it very much, so we can use some of the flour we have to make bread. But yeah, we'll kind of have to keep an eye on that. Nice thing is we are getting ready to redo our production facility over there. We're going to be moving that TMR machine and the oil production facility. So we'll probably do that next month after we get all of the oil and canola and sunflower done in the current plant that it's in right now. I think it has just about one more month, so it may be the end of next month or the following that we push that around, but that is something we're going to be doing pretty soon. So anyways, all right, let's we got a couple more loads here. We'll sell this and then we'll probably hop into doing the rest of it in time lapse. We'll go ahead and get the cattle fed, get the rest of the gold sold, and work our way into July. We have, yeah, a few more hours here this day, and then we've got to push on, and we've got to start the big harvest tomorrow. So that'll be a ton of fun. All right, let's see. Our trailer starting to kind of glitch out on us here. It's getting a lot of weight on it, so it starts to move on its own. All this gold is very heavy, and it's making that trailer rethink it's joining the farm. But it's doing a pretty good job. It's on there, it's staying for now. We've only got a couple more pallets we're going to put on there. We're going to go and sell. get it emptied off, and then kind of continue here. So we've got, like I said, about 355 pallets to sell. That means, you know, we've got about 80 or so on the trailer. We'll just see exactly how many we have on the trailer in just a minute. But there is still quite a bit left here in the storage facility that we need to get out and get sold. So we'll be working on that for just a little bit. All right, let's just make this our last one for the trailer. It's getting quite full. Actually, can we get 4 more on there? Let's see. I think we got enough room if we don't tip over the tractor here. There we go. Forklift's a little heavy. All right, let's see. How close can I get these together here? Can I get another 2 on there? I think we can. So we'll put these on and we'll grab a couple more. Oh, don't tip. See, that's the problem. This thing likes to tip over when you get it up that high. Be very careful with it. All right, let's look to make sure we're not hitting. Yeah, we're good there. So I think we can get 4 more on there. So we'll go ahead and do that. I want to get on as many on there as possible. And, the more we get on there, the less trips we have to take. So I think we can handle it. Let's just do 4 more, and then we'll take it up and get it sold here. But good things. We're at just over $16 million for the farm, so we're looking really good. We still got the end of this year, year 8, and we got year 9, year 10. So I'm still curious how much we're actually going to end up making. We've actually upped some production, so we are making a little bit more money than we were. The prediction of money on our calendar does not show what we'll make off the milk. I think we're probably going to make a good 8 to 10 million off of milk this year as well, selling that. So I'm definitely curious to see where we're going to end up here. So all right, let's not tip over. There we go, and on the trailer you go there, sir. Very nice. All right, let's leave this guy right here, go up and get this sold, and then see where we're at. And after that, we'll probably have to hop into our first time lapse here and go ahead and get the rest of the gold sold, get the cattle fed, and get everything cleaned up and ready to move into July. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, very, very heavy truck. Let's see where it needs to go. It needs to go to the farmer's market. All right, we're off to the farmer's market. There is some gold that's already still being made. We got to get those put away. Looks like we need to get the mushrooms, flowers, and all that stuff put away. So definitely some pallets out here spawning. We will drive by the wheat mills or the flour mills on the way back and see if they're producing any pallets over there. I don't know if they've started to produce or not, but we'll check it out and see where they're at. All right, let's see if we can get this in here to the farmer's market. And slow down early so we can make sure we don't run over anything. We've been on the brakes for a while. Okay, let's see here. We are still good. Farmer's market. Yes, sir, Bob. All right. Let's see how much we make here. So we're at 16,277. I have a feeling we're going to make over 2 million here on this run. We have 84 pallets on the trailer. So that is really good. That is a lot of pallets. It says gold's not accepted there, but I guarantee it is. So here we go. Back up just a hair so we can get that front one. There we go. And yeah, just over 2 million. So it looks like just about 2 million and maybe 2,005,000, somewhere around in there. So not too bad. A couple million haul on that trailer right there. All right, we got a few more of those. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hop into our first time lapse of the video here. Speed things up for you guys. Get the rest of the gold sold, and we'll probably go ahead and feed the cattle in this loop as well. Let's see how we're doing here on the Sawmills, yep, they're doing okay. Let's just double check them and see, make sure they are producing. Let's there's our wheat mills. Okay, so it is producing flour, just slowly. So yeah, it produces quite a bit per month, so we should get quite a bit out of it. All right, guys. Well, here we go. We'll catch up with you guys here in a few minutes, and until then, enjoy the music.
Everybody told me you could be whatever you wanna be. So I told myself I'ma be a singer, I'ma play on the keys. I can do whatever I want if I just believe, yeah. But then over the years, everybody's telling me to find a career, and I be rolling my eyes, thinking I'll be alright with my guitar by my side. But now it's like 55 quid for my phone bill and a tenner for my bus pass too. I wish I could go back and tell myself that life is gonna hit you hard. They say money won't buy you happiness, but being broke really ain't a good time. So all I want is just to get paid. I know I ain't ashamed of trying to make a wage, no. Money, money, survive and stifling our dreams. They tell me think about the future, yeah. But what if I don't even make it there? I don't wanna be worrying about that, but that's been where my mind. Cause now it's like 55 quid for my phone bill and a tenner for my bus pass too. I wish I could go back and tell myself that life is gonna hit you hard. They say money won't buy you happiness, but being broke really ain't a good time. So all I want is just to get paid. I know I ain't ashamed of trying to make a wage now. Money, 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 money makes the world go round. I need money, 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 money. Money got me feeling down. They said go and chase your dreams, but never told me that I have to wake up. I need money, 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 money. Somebody tell me where we wrong. Yeah, I guess it's just the way things are. We need change, but we chase the pounds and pence, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody tell me. Money, 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 money makes the world go round. I need money, 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 money. Money got me feeling down. They said go and chase your dreams, but never told me that I have to wake up.
So we've got just this last little bit of gold here we got to pick up, so I figured I'd come back to you guys and we can hang out while I get these last few here. So that'll be all the gold for now. We may have some more spawn throughout the rest of the night, and then if the prices hold out till morning, maybe we'll sell whatever we get from the night cycle in the morning. If not, we will store it here in what I believe I'm going to start calling Fort Knox, because holy gold, man. We have tons of it, and I think that's a suitable name for our storage unit right there. That's going to be the housing of gold. Now, we are going to put the rest of what is in Fort Knox over to the other storage facility. We do need to do that just to get everything out of there. I want this left one here to be only gold. So I think that's what we're going to do. We should have plenty of room in the other one to store everything. Again, we are going to be selling quite a bit out of that one here very shortly as well. We got flowers, mushrooms, all that stuff coming up soon. Olive oil, canola oil, all that stuff. So, not bad though. We're looking just fine. Now, I stacked a little bit more on this trailer. It may make the trailer a little more unstable, but I wanted to go ahead and get everything in this last run here. I don't have to make one big run and then one small little baby run stuff. So we'll grab everything out of here. I think we can fit it all on here. We will make it all fit on here if it's not wanting to, because I do want to make this in one run here. So double stacked, and that's a lot of gold. As you can see, every time I touch that trailer, it just moves because it's got so much weight on it that if you rock the thing, it starts moving around on you. Alright, so we got, what, 6, 7 more here, and then one over there, so 8 more total, and then we should have everything we have. So we should be able to get all of this right here, right now, and get the heck out of here in just a little bit. So what I'll do, you know what, I'll just go grab that single over there on the way, we'll bring it over here and stack it on one of these pieces here, and make it easy. And yeah, that'll be the end of it. So I'm curious to see how much this trailer is worth. So the last one we did was like 88, almost 90, and it was almost 3 million worth. So this one's gonna be 3 million plus, which should put us around that, like we said, 27 million mark of where we want to be. And yeah, looking great. So yeah, trailer skipping around there. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and grab. Let's drive over there and grab it. There's one over here that didn't that spawned while we were picking stuff up, so it got stuck in there. Let's go ahead and grab it. And we'll need it from this side, correct? Yeah, from this side here. And we'll just grab it on the fork there. And then we can grab the other one on the other fork, put them on top, put them on, and go sell them. Really excited, guys. We're getting down to about, what, almost 7 o'clock now in the evening, so it's going to start getting dark soon. The lights are going to start coming on. The next time lapse is going to be us feeding the cattle. We do have to get that done, so we will do that next. We will need to get, I think there's like almost 3 million liters of TMR. So I think we need to get all of that put away and put up. And once we do, we should be set for a few months on the cattle. We can let the TMR machines just run, and we won't have to worry about feeding the cattle for the rest of this year's harvest, I do believe. So, yeah, looking really good. Okay, the last 4 gold pallets are ready to go on. Let's see if the truck blows up. We did stack more than this on a trailer at one point in time, but as you can see, this gold likes to shift. It is starting to shift already, and we just need to make sure we can get it over to where it needs to go before the trailer falls over. Ooh, there we go. Light on the rear end there. Okay, let's get them on there and get going. Here we are. All right, let's just park this guy. Yeah, let's park him over here for now. Be a good spot out of the way. There we go. And that is all of our gold. All right, let's see how much we got on here. We have 104 pallets of gold on here, so that should be, yeah, somewhere over $3 million worth. Currently, I think we're already up over 30,000 per. Let's see what gold is at. Yeah, we're at 30,000, and the price is getting ready to start to come down. So this is perfect timing. We ended up selling the gold just at the end of winter. It's going to start coming back down, and we can store the rest for the next year and see how much we can come up with next year. I'm hoping we can get somewhere in the range of, 30, 40,000. We did add 2 new gold facilities, so maybe we can get around that 30, 35 million mark just on gold for next year, which would be really good because we're going to make, a few million here, a few million there. If we can make 50 million a year, that's a pretty good amount of money. So pretty happy with that. All right, let's just make sure, one, that we can stop. Okay, let's do some turnage here. Hope we do not flip over. All right, we're stopping. Okay, let's see if we still need to go to the farmer's market. Yep, the farmer's market is where we need to take it, so that's where we're going. Let's see if we can get it all in one run. We got pretty good at doing that, so let's see what we can do here. If I get the wheels of the back of the trailer way over here against the wall and then turn, we can get a pretty good lineup on here. And here we go. Let's see what we get. I think we can get it all in one go. Yes, we can. All right, what's the total tally? And there you have it, 3.125 or 128 million for a total of $27,052,000 for today. Very, very nice. Okay, so that is that's all the gold we have. Let's just double check and make sure. But for gold, we should only have, yeah, what's left in the thing. So that was a lot of gold. We made a lot of space in our storage facility, and we got a lot of stuff done. But 27 million, that's not a bad number. Okay, so what we need to do now, let's go ahead and go park this trailer. I need to hook up to the feed trailer, start shuttling over the TMR into the cattle. If we can get, let's just take a look. I think we have around 3 million, but if we can get 3 million liters of TMR into the cattle, that'd be really good. So let's do this. Let's grab, yeah, we'll just park, where do we park this thing? Let's drive around and park it right next to the combine for now, or the cotton harvester. All right, that's pretty good right there. I like it. All right, now we need to get TMR going. Let's see how we're doing on faculties here. I just need to make sure everything's going good. Let's see here. We have a little bit of cotton left in that one. These guys are going to be done hopefully next month. We can get that rolled out of there. Wood, we're still doing good there. This TMR is getting low. Let's go ahead and fill this bad boy up. We're rich now, so why not, right? Now we have straw, but I am going to buy a little bit here. Let's just keep it going for now like that. And then here soon we should be able to get silage, hay, and straw all in there together. And then what we'll have to buy is the mineral feed. How's our other TMR mixer doing? It should be getting close. We're going to let this one run. This one should run out tomorrow. Wood, we're doing good there. We're good on wood here. Flowers running. All right, so the metals are running. We need to put another one of those down. This fabric will be good until morning, and it only needs 2,800 per day. This fabric's doing well. All this is doing good. Eventually we'll be able to distribute these strawberries. And then gold. Okay, so let's go ahead before we start doing feed. Let's just make sure we have enough stone in each one of our gold production facilities. So that way those don't run out. Okay, there we go. Stone is loaded up, and we have a total of how much TMR do we have to put away? Yeah, just under 3 million. So this is going to take a little bit. Should go pretty quick, though. We're pretty fast at it. So we're going to run into another time lapse to get all the food into the cattle, and then we'll see if we can go ahead and move into July and start the harvest for tomorrow. So until then, guys, we'll hop right back into it, and we'll see you here in just a few minutes. We got about 400,000 liters of food in there, so they're doing pretty good. They should be good till next month. I think what I want to do though, we can go ahead and progress into the next month. Let's go ahead and get these filled up as well, by the way. And then we can do the feeding tomorrow while the tractors are running the field. I think that'd be a little bit better time management. I don't think we're going to need to be selling anything tomorrow. Let's just take a little quick look here and see if we got anything we need to sell. We can sell prefabs, planks, actually planks. What do we need? Oh, shoot, we probably should sell all those because those are going to keep going down. Honestly, they're really not worth that much. I don't mind if we miss a couple $100 on them. We'll sell the planks later. That's a lot of planks to sell. And we can get those on the trailer in a couple loads. Let's see here. Flowers, they're doing okay, but honestly, they're going to be coming down. July gold, not going to be bad. We'll see how it is in the morning for price on gold. We may still sell some, but it actually probably will come down below that price. So yeah, we're looking really good. Let's see if there's anything else we need to do. Milk's looking fine. Eggs are fine. Sorghum, sunflower, canola, barley. We got a lot of that. Chaff. Yeah, we still got, this is actually going to be turned into silage, so that's going to be good. Yeah, all in all, we're looking really well. So I think we're set up enough to move into July. I say we go ahead and do that. We have enough room for all the pallets to spawn, except for something we need to move real quick. Let's go ahead and get all the flowers and mushrooms out of the way, because those are not going to be able to spawn overnight if we don't clear those out real quick. So we'll do that, and then we'll move on into July. We'll start the harvest for tomorrow and get the canola taken care of and the oat field taken care of. That is going to be basically all next month, what we're doing. So we need to get all these guys out of the way, otherwise they won't be able to spawn overnight. Yeah. All right, let's see what we can get out of here. It shouldn't take too long, so we'll just do it with you guys. All we have to do is put these away. I'm gonna put them in the left unit. We have enough room there now, and I want to get all that stuff that's in the right storage unit when we get ready to sell it out of there and put it in the left storage unit, especially the wool from the sheep, because that's gonna make for good storage on that side over there. And then, like I said, that right side will be our Fort Knox. It'll house all of our gold going forward, and we should have enough room to put it in there. If we get over 900 pallets of gold, one, that'd be amazing. But two, if that happens, you know, we can always put storage on the other side. But I don't think we'll hit 900 a year. We might, though. You never know. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. All right, so let's get all these mushrooms out of here, and then the flowers themselves as well. And then once we do that, we'll go ahead and progress into July and get the harvest started. And that's going to be a big harvest. That's a big field of canola there, and then we have our mega field of oats that's going to be done as well. And that one's going to take quite a while. Now, I'm not sure exactly how I want to store the oats over there. We could grab another couple trailers, I guess. I don't know. I wonder how big of a trailer train we could get on that thing. Because we could buy multiple trailers to hold behind each other. I wonder how many we could pull. Maybe 8. Could we pull 8, 6? So we could pull 2, 4, maybe 6. That would be maybe just 4. That'll give us, what, 8 containers. So if we got a whole nother set of trailers to attach to the back of those, I think they'll attach. I'm not sure if they will or not. They might. I know you can get some trailer trains going in this game, so we may look into that and do that. We'll just have to see. Make sure we don't put it in the wrong storage area. There we are. And let's just see. All right, yeah, so we have about 414 pallets into this one. So we have plenty of room to put everything in the left side, from the flour, cheese, butter, flowers, mushrooms, all that fun stuff. All right, so let's see. Do we want to try and carry 6? Let's see if we can carry 6. It might be a little tough, but I think we can do it without tipping them over. We've done it before. Let's see if we can do it without tipping them all over. Little precision forklift practice here. All right, let's see what we can do. This is where usually if you hit it too hard, it'll tip. You just want to barely lift it and then be really, really gentle with your turn. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Now if we can just get over there without it falling over, we'll be fine. Wonderful. All right. Take us a couple less trips here. These are all looking good on water. That we filled that up not long ago, so I don't know if we'll probably have to fill that up again, honestly. We put, what, 100 and something thousand liters of water in there, so they'll run for quite a while. Alright, can we get lucky twice? Let's see. Oh, a little hard on it right there, but it's okay. That's where you gotta be careful. If you bump into them, they like to fall over. There we are. And I think we can make it. Don't fall just yet. There we go. Okay. A couple more flowers, and I think then just the other mushroom. And yeah, well, we might try the 6 on the mushroom. They are a little bit heavier, so they like, if you turn, they tend to fall over a little easier, but we'll try 6 on them. Why not, right? See how good we are. We do have the sheep that are making wool, and I believe I looked at it already. We'll double check it again, but I'm pretty sure the spinneries that are requiring wool have enough wool to last until tomorrow morning. And then what we'll do is we'll take all the wool that we get overnight and tomorrow and even it out between our wool spinneries. Our cotton spinneries are going to run out, I think, right before we harvest the cotton in October. So that'll be good because we want that to happen. We need to put in the other 2 spinneries over there, and then we got to look for a place to put down a little bit more clothing production. I think I've pretty much decided that we have enough fabric and cloth that we will be able to make another couple of clothing production facilities. I think we can handle them, so we'll just kind of do that. All right. Gentle, gentle. Let's see if we can get it over there. Very nice. All right. I believe the sawmills are doing good too. I went ahead and moved some of the sawmill stuff earlier, just so we had room for pallets out. But I think we're good on those as well. And then we're going to have a bunch more mineral from the mine tomorrow, so we're going to need to put down a new smelter. I'm kind of hoping we run out of the oil tomorrow, the canola and the sunflower, so we can move that plant tomorrow and go ahead and finish out our side over there. Because I think it would be good while we're doing stuff tomorrow to go ahead and get down the sugar production facility, the confectionery for the candy. We can go ahead and start distributing the strawberries into the confectionery, and then we'll kind of go from there on that. But we're going to be harvesting sugar beets here in just another couple months, so I want to go ahead and get all that stuff prepped and ready to rock and roll there and get that going. And then we can start making some candy. Oh, a little wobbly, but we made it. Okay, okay. Not bad. It was close. Oh, yeah. Nice little, just a little wobble there, but we made it. Okay, let's get these last 2, and then let's head over to the house. We'll go ahead and push on into July, start the process tomorrow for the canola field. Remember, that field we need to get re-prepped to get keratin. And then once we get done with the oat field, we can prep that and get grass down and go from there. So really excited about that. And that way we can start getting a lot more hay and grass for our silage and get our silage bit rocking here before too long. All right, let's just park this guy. Yeah, right here seems fine. All right, turn that off. One quick check on everything just to make sure we're good. Let's see here for productions. I believe everything is good to go. Yep, we are good to go. So let's head over to the house and see. There we go. And yeah, let's go ahead and head into July and we'll start that harvest tomorrow. So let's get that going. I think what we'll want to do though, we'll want an early day because it's going to be a long process. So let's start at 6 in the morning and see how that works. All right, 6 in the morning. We sold some animals. We got some animal upkeep as always with our sheep and our cattle. Let's head over to the farm and see how everything's going. So first things first, we need to check and see how our cattle are doing for milk. They are almost completely full. And milk is not going to be sold until when? October. It's July, August, September, October. We have 3 months. I don't think we can make it 3 months. So I think we can put down one more storage facility for milk and we'll be fine. That'll give us an extra 500,000 liters over the next 3 months that we can put in there. Food wise, they are doing just fine. We could give them straw and get solid manure. I don't think we need solid manure for anything, so I think I'm going to keep the straw for the TMR rations. Let's check productions and see how they're doing. Looks like we're doing good on these guys. Yep, they went through some cotton. These should be done hopefully by the end of the day today, next month, tomorrow morning. Wood chips, we might as well go ahead and start selling those again. We were going to use them, but I don't think we're going to use them anymore. So let's just go ahead and set those all to selling. This TMR is doing good. Mushrooms, yeah, they got plenty of water still. Fabric, cotton, we're good there. Gold, let's go ahead and get the stones back in. Okay. Butter and cheese. This one is getting low. This one's getting low. Wait a minute. Okay. That's interesting. There was one of them that wasn't using any, but these are doing fine. They're actually running through pretty good. Clothes. Yeah, we're actually storing fabric now. I want to keep this kind of low, so we're definitely going to put another one of those down. Let's go ahead and get some more stones in here. Okay. How'd these guys do? Not bad. They actually went through about 10,000 liters in 1 month, so not horrible. This is the milk that for some reason is not pulling milk from anywhere else yet. That guy's there. These guys, we could put some flour into here. We do have some now. We'll look into that. This one's doing good on fabric. Slurry, we're getting through that. We'll have to fill that back up. This guy we're just going to let run out now. We have enough TMR that we can let this one run out completely, and we'll be good there. Let's go ahead and get this selling as well. And we're still doing good on wood. We have, quite a bit still in there. We will need to put more wood in the next month or two. Looks like the iron ores are doing well as well. Yep, so we need to get wool into these spinneries here. All right, these guys are good on water, very nice, and then gold. All right, awesome. Let's go ahead. First things first, we need to get the harvester and get it rocking on the field. So we'll go ahead and get that going on a worker. There it is. And go from there. We have the trailer over here, so not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and get it unfolded. I'm going to start it at the top of the hill here and work our way down. And then once we're done here, we'll get it over to the oat field and start working on the oats. But I think this will be good just to go ahead and get it started on this side of the field. All right, there we are. And off it runs. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and put that on a worker. I don't believe that you can, yeah, this one you can't turn into straw, so it's just going to be the field. Okay, awesome. That guy's off and running. As soon as he is full, we'll go ahead and get one of the tractor trailers, probably this one. Let's go ahead and see if we can't just put a little bit more into that guy. Let's grab the other semi, go ahead and fill it up with TMR, and then this one needs to be repaired soon too as well. We'll go ahead and put this one on the trailer for the grain trailer and use it there. So we'll just park this here. Let's go ahead and fill this up while we're here too. Yeah, let's put this one on the grain trailer. We'll use it for the fields for now and kind of go from there. We do have some wool we need to put away, so we'll grab a forklift, get that done. We have a bunch of other pallets we need to put away. These 2 pallets over here of seed that I forgot I need to put away as well, and get that cleaned up. Vineyards are looking really good. Orchard vineyard. And yeah, now we need to get probably this stone. How are our carrots looking? Look at that. Carrots are growing. Very nice. All right, let's get this guy out of the way here. And we probably need to take this rock trailer off of here for a minute. So we'll probably just set it right over here in front of this other tractor. We do need to get the seed storage and the planter off there as well. So we'll just store equipment right here for now. We can turn that off though. Because the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to mulch. And then after we mulch again, we'll do the fertilizer. And then after fertilizer, of course, we'll do all the necessary steps to get it cultivated. You know, when you are farming, you do want to set down your manure and your fertilizer and then roll the ground and dirt over it to mix it in. That is the best way to get your crops. Sometimes this game will allow you to not do that, but in real life, that's kind of how you do it. You set your fertilizer, your manure down, and then you roll and cultivate and plow it into the ground, so that way you gets the best distribution of fertilization in the ground. All right. Looking pretty. All right, looking good. Harvested, yep. And this was at 100%, so it should be good to go. Yep. And we should get quite a bit of canola out of there. Let's go ahead and see. This thing might already be at full. How long is it going to take? All right, so it's going to take a couple passes for this thing to get filled up, which is not bad. We'll let it just continue on. While that's continuing on, though, we are going to go ahead and start in on feeding the cattle. Let's go ahead and get this thing full. I want to get all of the TMR out of the further TMR machine. It is going to produce some more, but I want to get it as low as possible. Actually, we'll just empty both of them. Probably be the best thing to do. I'm going to back this trailer in at a different angle than what we normally put it, just so it's out of the way here. And go ahead and fill it up with slurry. There we are. And then we'll use this tractor trailer to move all of the TMR over. So I think that'll be good. All right, in the meantime, though, what we'll do, we'll kind of tend to the field with the worker on it while we get all this TMR moved over. It'll be good to get these cattle fed and ready to rock and roll and out of the way, so that way we don't have to do it anymore. I'm going to turn this into a time lapse and just kind of roll right back into it, so that way you guys don't have to see a whole episode of me just feeding cattle. So until then, I hope you guys enjoy the music, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. so we've got the first TMR machine fully unloaded, I believe. Let's just go ahead and check that real quick. I do believe, yeah, it only has a couple hundred liters left in it. So we're pretty good there. I want to go ahead. We're about 80% full on the grain tank. I don't know if the combine is going to make it to the turnaround so I can unload it, but if it doesn't, we'll unload it real quick. And then we've got a little bit of a problem running here. Our cattle are almost out of room for milk. So I think we need to go ahead and put down some more storage for the barn down there. So we'll do that here in just a second. But I figured I'd check in with you guys. We got quite a bit of food in already. 1.4 million liters into the cattle, so we're looking really good there. The other machine, how much does it have in it? Let's just check real quick. We're gonna have to unload that one too. Yeah, 2 million liters in that one, so that's gonna take a little bit to do. So we'll do that here in just a minute, but I figured we'd catch up with you guys and do a little bit of addition to our milk storage here. All right, we should be able to get this guy unloaded as he turns around here. And hopefully we can keep him going without getting him 100% full. Alright, let's go ahead and get lined up here. And we should be good to unload this fella before he stops. There we are. And we'll probably go ahead and empty the grain trailer here as well. It's getting quite full. I don't know, we'll see. Probably gonna fill this front tank and we'll have to move on to the back one, so let's get set up for that. Yep, there's that. And off to the back trailer. Alright, not looking too bad. We got about a full truck just off of half the field. So quite a bit of canola here. And again, we'll go ahead and store that because I believe we are going to be moving our oil production facility soon. We got a big revamp on the, yeah, all right, he's empty. We'll let him go ahead and continue on his way. All right, let's take a look here and see. This is in a bad spot. Let's go here. All right, let's head over to the barn. Our cattle are full on milk, so we're going to need to put down some more storage. We're not going to be able to sell until October, so I think we go ahead and add maybe 2 more tanks here, 1 on each side. That'll give us a total of 7 additional tanks for the milk here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what we got. Silo extensions. This guy, 500,000 liters, and yeah, that'll be good. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get our deal here. Let's see, maybe, yeah, there we go. All right, let's make sure we get this nice and even here and nice and straight. I want it as clean as it can be anyways. It's like right about there looks good. There we are. And oh wait, you know what? I think we turned it around the wrong way. We did. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to turn that one around. We'll get rid of it and put it back where we got it. Hang on one second. Let's get that one down. There we go. And then we are going to have to, all right, get rid of this one. And then we'll redo that. We put it around the wrong way. All right, now it's facing the right way, just like the others. And right about there. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we've got, that should be 1 million more liters worth on the cattle. Let's go ahead and check that and see. Cattle milk capacity, yeah, okay, so they got 1 million more liters they can put in. That'll be really good. And how much milk do we actually have? Holy cow. So that'll be ready in October, and we'll have, well, that'll be, if we have 1 million liters, 200, so we're making 500,000 per. All right, let's just say we make around almost 2 million. No, it's more than that. Almost 2.5 million per million. So we're going to have somewhere in the realm of what, like 6-7 million. Yeah. We're gonna have around $6 to $8 million worth of milk to sell here in October, so that'll be really good. And those guys should be good to go for a little while. All right, so we have a little bit more TMR to do. I want to go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get this truck repaired. He's getting low on durability, so let's go ahead and just repair the trailer and the truck, so that way we don't break down in the middle of getting this other TMR mixer flipped out. And we're looking good on pallets. I don't see any issues there. So let's see, we need to back this into the truck here, into the garage. Let's see if we can do this. I think we can hit it. Middle garage, yeah, I think we can make that. Let's see. Very much so. There we go. All right, let's get this guy fixed up. Yeah, trailer was getting down a little bit, so let's go ahead and repair it. And then the truck itself is doing good. We'll go ahead and repair it while we're in here. And looking really good. Okay, so we are now on to our other TMR machine. We got about 2 million liters in there, so it's going to be quite a few passes here. We're continuing to work on the field, and it should be done hopefully by the time we're done getting this TMR out. And we'll catch back up with you guys. Until then, enjoy the time lapse. All right, we're almost done with the canola field. That's looking really good. Let's go ahead and get this trailer filled back up. One thing I did notice as I was checking there, it looks like we are about out of wool. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off this trailer and grab our flatbed, and we need to go ahead and get wool into the spinneries. So they're getting pretty low. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to head, let's pull right here. We'll grab what wool we have. We'll calculate how much we have, and then we'll evenly fill the wool. As long as we're over 2,800, we should be good for the next month. And then we'll grab all the wool we can from our sheep enclosures and kind of get going on that as well. So this field is almost done. Once it's done, we're going to go ahead and pop over to the oat field. Start working on getting that done. Let's see here. Where's that wool at? There it is. Let's go ahead and get all of those wool out. very much. And then I think I have some wool in this one as well. Let's just double check here and see. Do we have wool in here? I thought we put some wool in this one. Apparently not. Interesting. Okay, so we don't have any wool in that one. That means we have 9 here. Let's go see what we have at the... Actually, let's go ahead and load that up, and then we'll grab what we have over at the sheep enclosures. And I think we can do... Let's see. Maybe we'll just do it in pairs here. We'll just go 2 at a time from the end and stack them on the trailer. A little close here with the trailer, so I'm gonna have to kind of adjust for that. Almost in. There we go. Now, once we get all this wool loaded up into the spinneries, we'll go ahead and start the process of harvesting the field, big field, meg field, and get that going. That's going to be really good for us. We'll get all of that wool done. Yep, looks like our harvester is done. We'll double check, make sure it finished out completely. And then what we'll do, we'll head over to the mega field and get going on that. Whoa, hey, what you doing there, buddy? Let's just start spinning for no reason. Alright, well, hopefully they're still will stay on there. Not sure why they decided to start doing circles, but not a big deal. Very strange behavior for wool pallets. Here we are. Those are better. All right, so we've got 9 here. We've got, what, 3? Let's see, we've got 3, I think down there is what we got for wools for spinneries. So maybe 3 into each would actually be good for now. That'll get us through next month, and then we can see what we have after we unload all of the areas. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. That'd be, what, 3,000 a piece, I think, around in there. Maybe not a bad plan. Whoa, hey, what happened to those fellas? Just popcorned off my trailer. Strange things happening here today on the farm. We will handle it though as best we can. I don't know what's going on to the farm today, but this wool is not happening, so we'll get it taken care of. Does not want to stay on the trailer. Alright, after we get this done and get the harvester unloaded, we'll head over to the oat field, get it going, and we'll see how much canola we got for today. We still got plenty of time, nice and early in the morning here. We were able to get that field done quite quickly, which is really good. Alright, let's go ahead and drive this down by the spinneries, and we'll bring the wool down there and kind of figure out exactly how much we're going to put in each. I'm not sure, do we have any over at the... Yeah, we do have some over at each sheep enclosure, so we can see how much we have there. Maybe we'll go ahead and throw that in there too here in just a little bit. But for right now, I want to go ahead and get at least 3. No, we have 4 of them, right? Okay, so we need an even number. 9 is not going to cut it. So, with that being said, let's actually see how much we have at each enclosure here. Okay, so there's 2 more there. That puts us at 11. If we can grab, one more from another sheep enclosure. That puts us at 12. We can do 3 into each. And we'll go ahead and do that here in just a second. And it looks like the harvester did a really good job cleaning up the edge of the field there. so that'll be good. All right, let's see. Let's set these to right here, maybe. Yeah, and then grab. Ooh, hey, get off there, friend. Get off there. Okay. Ah, what is up with the wool today, man? It is not wanting to do what it was supposed to do. Ah, yeah. 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 Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We can do this. Let's go ahead and let's shut down the wool spinneries. We'll go ahead and shut them down so they're not producing at the moment. Not a big deal. We're quite ahead on our fabric material for our spinneries. But what we'll go ahead and do, we'll start with this very end one. We'll get these two off. Go ahead and offload those in. That's the best way to get rid of them. All right, there we go. And then we just need one more for that end one, and then we can bring the 9 that are on the trailer down here and put those in. So we'll go grab one from one of these wool enclosures, sheep enclosures over here. Looking really good though for July. After we get the field done over there, we'll start field prep over here on this side. While the harvester's going, we'll get that fertilized and ready to rock and roll. And we'll get carrots down in that field, and then we'll get the oat field done. Once the oat field's done, we got to get grass down in there, so that's going to be a big one. Make sure that's in so we can start getting our silage and our hay and get that taken care of. So. Alright, so there's 3,000 into that one. Let's go ahead and get the truck down here, and we'll park it right by the garage, and we'll start getting the rest of these off. Alright, everything's logged down there, so they don't fall off the trailer. Let's get them over here and get them into the spinneries. I think if I pull over here to the right just a little bit, should leave enough room to get them off there. I think we can reach most of them. I'm not sure. We'll park here for now, see what we can get off, and I think I can grab most of them. A little angle here, so where they jumped around, so we might be able to get them off. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. Just a little bit more, and yep, okay, we can get those two, so we'll go ahead and add those in. And we're just going to do it evenly across here. I think 3,000 each is going to be perfect. That'll put us even again, and then we'll get them running so that way they stay nice and even as we keep going. We'll probably grab a little bit from our sheep enclosures a little bit later, but for right now, 3,000 will at least get us to next month to when we need to put more in. So I think that's kind of the main plan here. So we'll go ahead and get this one in, and then we'll figure out. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to reach the other ones, but we'll see. Let's see if we can reach them here. Can I get both of these at once? That's the real question. No. Okay. Yeah, we're just a little short there with forks, so we'll just grab this one, then we'll grab the other one we can reach, and then I think we can fit around behind the trailer. We might be able to do that. We'll see. We may have to move it forward a little bit just to kind of get those other ones off of there. And let's see here. Yeah, we may have to move forward a little bit. So let's go ahead and move the truck forward. I think I can squeeze in there in the back maybe and get those. And what we'll do, we'll just go ahead, we'll just grab these two right here in the very back. Let's see. Finagle our way in here real quick. It's gonna be tight, but I think we can do it. Yeah, there's enough room there. Barely. Rub the wall. It's okay. Just a little paint, no big deal. All right, let's grab these two, and then we have the other three on the trailer. Maybe we can just pull it forward and they'll go in when we get over there. All right, and that makes 3 for this one. Now for the other ones, I think. Yeah, maybe we just. I think we can pull the truck forward. Let's check it out and see. I don't know if they'll go in or not. The zone may not come out far enough. Let's see if we can squeak it in there. Okay, no. Well, I'll tell you what, we can try and push them off. Let's just go ahead. Maybe we can push them over on the other side of the trailer and we'll go in. If that's the case, then we'll just do that. Not a big deal. Can we give them a shove here? Let's see. Push them all the way over. One. Push. Go in there. Is it going in? Ah, that one is. There we go. Got that one. Let's see if we get the other two. And yeah, that one fell over. Okay. Alright, I think we can knock that one back over. Do we have enough room to get on the other side of this trailer? We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Little mishap here. Not a big deal. And come on. Fall over. Fall over. There we go. We got that one. And can I... You know what? I'll just try and pick this one up. I think if we can pick it up and turn a little bit, it'll go in there. Can we grab it? Let's see. Just grab the edge of it. Yep. There we go. And in you go, little guy. Alright, there it goes. Alright, let's just, you know what, let's just pull the truck out of here. It'll be easier than trying to back out the forklift. And we'll go ahead and pull this thing around. Alright, well that's done. Let's see what else we need to do here. I'm pretty sure the harvester is done with that field over there, so we'll need to get over to our bigger field. We'll probably go ahead and get, let's see, where do we want to put this thing? You know what? It's just, yeah, let's just leave it right here for now. I think it's fine. Okay, let's go over and get our harvester. And actually, yeah, let's go ahead and get this. We'll get the harvester completely unloaded. We'll get this put away into the silo. We'll get this tractor over to the mega field, which is going to take quite a while to do, but we'll go ahead and get it on it, and while that's happening, we'll finish up feeding up the cattle and kind of go from there. So, good plan. And then eventually, maybe after that, I'm not sure how we're going to handle it, but we need to get the tractor on this field. We need to go ahead and get slurry on it, get manure on it, get it going, and then mulch it, cultivate it, get it ready for carrots, because we have to get those planted. So, can I get... Oh, won't let me through there. Alright, around we go. Start her up and get the pipe out. Alright, this doesn't have much in it, so we'll just grab what it has, and then we'll take it over to the big field, get it done. I still need to move those pallets, man. We still haven't done that. Maybe I'll grab those here in a little bit. If I don't forget. If I forget, we'll grab them sometime. We just need to throw them in there and get them out of our way. Alright. That should be empty now. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. How's it doing? Do we want to repair it? Let's go ahead. Oh, hit our truck there. Hang on. Let's go ahead. I don't know if we want to repair it. Let's go ahead and put some fuel in it. We'll swing this guy around here. We'll go ahead and get some fuel, and then possibly, I don't know what it take. Took about a third durability to do this field, and that field over there is at least 3 times as big, so maybe we do repair it. Yeah, we might as well fuel it up, repair it, and kind of go from there, so that way it's fresh and ready to go and we don't have to worry about it on the other field. We'll keep an eye on it. It may run its durability course, and we may have to kind of bring it in for repairs halfway through doing the field, but it should be fine. All right, there's our fuel. Let's see if we can swing around here. I think we can fit. Yep. Let's go through here. All right, we'll head over to the garage, get it put away, or get it repaired, and then we'll get it over to the new field and get it going. Not bad, not bad. Still have quite a few pallets out. We're definitely going to need to do a pallet cleanup here before too long. Some butter and cheese going there, so work on that. All right, it's a little tight, but I think we can, yeah, we can swing her around here. Let's see. Can we fit in this one? Yeah, we can. Oh wait, no, I need to fold up. Hang on. Let's fold it up here. There we go. That way we can fit in there. And make sure the pipe doesn't hit. And we should be good. Once we get inside here, there we go. We can go ahead and repair it up. So we'll just repair the head and the combine itself. Get it all cleaned up and ready to rock and roll. Let's see. Yeah, not too much. A little bit. So let's just get that and get that. And off we run. You know, I wonder... Is there a way to get... I think we have the largest capacity, don't we? Right? Because the 10T, that's more horsepower, but it's not more capacity, right? Yeah, those are the lower capacities, so I think we have the highest capacity you can do. It'd be nice if we could hold more, if we had a bit more capacity, but let's see. Yeah, same capacity as the higher, and everything else is lower, so... Yeah, I think that's the best as far as capacity goes, so... Oh well, we can live with it. Let's go ahead and get it out to the field and get it running. And... uh-oh. Oh no. We caught our pipe. Can we back it up? Can't really back it up. Can we go forward? No? Maybe? Yes? Oh, no. Can I get out? Ah, there we go. Haha. Success. Okay. Alright, we're off and running. Let's get out of here. Very nice. Alright, well, once we get this over to grass, maybe we can fill up that silage bin, get that full out and ready to rock and roll. Start making some hay and some silage. Another thing we need to look at pretty soon too, we may need to cut some trees down. Our sawmills are getting not low, but they are getting they're lower, let's put it that way. So we need to look at getting some wood into those guys. Man, we have a lot of pallets up here we need to put away. Wow. I think this is probably the furthest we've let the sawmills go before we cleared them out. So we'll probably have to do that soon. All right, here comes the mega field, dude. I'm so excited about this. Let's make sure real quick that we have enabled straw. Okay, go ahead and get the straw spreader in position there. And then, let's see, probably right about there looks good to me, right? And let's see if we can throw a worker on this bad boy. All right, you gonna make me some straw there, my friend? Yes, sir. All right, it's off and running. Let's go ahead and hop back over here and grab this guy. Let's go ahead and get this unloaded as well. And then we'll get a tractor on this field and go ahead and start getting it mulched and fertilized. We'll probably fertilize first and then mulch second. Be the way to do it. You always want to put your fertilizer down before you mulch or cultivate to roll it into the soil. So be good to go ahead and get the fertilizer in there. Get the nitrogens, all that stuff back up. All right, let's see how our silo's doing here. All right, offloading we go. And I'm just curious, I wonder how much canola oil we actually ended up with there. Oh yeah, we got quite a bit, plus what we got here. So looking really good. Okay, anything else we need to sell right now? I know it's that time of year. Gold is at a really good price still. We could sell that if we really wanted to. We don't need to. We have 113 prefab walls. Holy cow. Actually, I didn't look at that. How's our storage on our sawmills doing? Because that could be... All right, we have 20 in there. 18 in that one. How are the other two doing? We've got 7 in there and 8 in there. Okay, so those are doing okay. Gold production is doing just fine. All right, everything's looking really good as far as productions go. Oh, did we turn back on our fabric here? Let's just double check, make sure they're all good. So that one's 3.9, that one's 3.9, 3.9, 10, 3.8.1. So that's fine. They're all about the same. So let's go ahead and pop those bad boys back on. There we go. Off and running. And let's go ahead and get the rest of this trailer unloaded, and we'll take this truck over there. Once we get this truck over there, I think what we'll do is hop back into another time lapse. A lot of feeding the cattle today. That does take some time, so we got to run through it in a time lapse itself. But trust me, it is very boring, and I know you guys don't want to have to suffer through that, so I will do it for you and make it as fast as I possibly can. Okay, let's get this truck prepped and ready over on the other side. I don't know, so this is going to be something interesting, right? I don't know. We need to see how full the grain tank's going to be after one pass on the field, because the field is ginormous. So maybe we'll check the harvester and see where it's at and see like how many passes we can go before we have to fill. That's not a bad idea itself. It hasn't even made a whole pass yet. Holy cow, this is crazy. Look at this field. Whew. Very nice. All right, let's hop in there and see how full is it after one pass. If it's 50%, we'll have to change that by offloading once right now. Okay, so we're gonna have to offload once right now. It can do a pass down and back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this guy right here, actually, and I'm going to unload him. Where's our truck? There he is. All right, I'm going to unload him. So the way this will work, he'll be able to come down and start his way back. We can unload him, and then he'll be able to start down, work his way back, and we unload. We can unload every other pass that way. And then he hopefully will never stop along the way, and we can just do the whole field straight up. But holy cow, half a grain tank after one pass, a little over half actually. That's it's quite impressive. That's very, very nice actually. So all right, let's see here. How much grain does one pass give us? $89.57, not bad. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start this guy back on again, and we'll send him off down his way. He'll be able to make a pass, and then on the way back we can offload, and that way he is good to go for the rest of another pass. So is he pretty close there? Let's make sure he's right on money. It looks pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. All right, looking good. Tell you what, let's just hop out of here. Way there. All right, we'll take the truck down towards the other end, and so 52% that way, and then we'll unload him somewhere around midway when he's about full. We'll wait till we get to 80% full, and then we'll unload him right before the end of his last pass, and then he can continue on his way. So it'll be somewhere right around in, I'm guessing right around in here-ish. So let's go ahead and turn the truck around. Yeah, it'll probably be somewhere right around in here. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do, let's hop back over. Actually, let's go ahead and get this guy moved out of the way as well. Put him back where he's supposed to be. Actually, we can just park him right over here. That's all it's gonna be. And let's hop into our other semi. And continue the feeding process. Is that going to be in the way? That might be in the way. Let's move this trailer. Can we squeeze through by that milk trailer? I think we can. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can. All right, we'll drop the flatbed right here. And let's continue feeding the cattle. So we'll see you guys here in just a little bit. We'll go ahead and continue working on the oat field, feeding the cattle. And we'll see you guys here shortly. Until then, enjoy the music.
smile, said it's good to see you. What you thinking about skipping downtown tonight? Race a coupe back home, grab the four-wheel drive, kick a dirt rock road up through a tree line. Stop and look at her and say, ready? Better hold on tight. Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go. I'll show you how a country mile can take us all night. Feeling high in a bull's tail up a no dirt road. I ain't gonna run no hide. We can let the fire burn wild. That's just my countryside. We post up on the bank, drop a tailgate, windows down in the cab, bumping George Strait. We paid a couple lines and we throw them on out. Red Bible ripple bouncing on a cool night. Fire dancing, making shadows in the moonlight. She leans in close in the bed of my truck. And I said, let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go. I'll show you how a country mile can take us all night. Feeling high in a bull's tail up a no dirt road. I ain't gonna run no hide. We can let the fire burn wild. That's just my Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go. I'll show you how.
All right, we got all the cows fed. That should be all the TMR we can get out of that machine. We're gonna let it run out and kind of work its way down to zero there. We'll maybe put a little bit more supplies in there and let it run out of mineral feed. It's pretty expensive, so we don't want to waste any of that, but we'll keep an eye on that. Once that's done, we're going to leave it, and possibly next month go ahead and move the oil production facility, move it out of the way, move the oil over there, and also get down another smelter. One of the main things we need to do is definitely get down another smelter. We have too much mineral over there for it to go into. Our other ones are completely full, so we need to take care of that. All right, let's go ahead and start the offload with this. We'll see how much we actually got in there for the cattle, and they should be good for a couple of months, so we shouldn't have to worry about that again for a while. We can let those TMR mixers build back up before we have to feed them. Something we will have to do shortly is probably a pallet run. We need to get all the pallets unloaded and get those guys out of the way so more can spawn. All right, let's take a look here and see how do we end up on the cattle. Yeah, 3.5 million liters of feed, so they should be good for quite a while. That's 800K per month, so probably a good 3 months there worth of food for the cattle. Again, we did put that extra million liters of storage for the milk. I think that'll be plenty to get us through to October. Slurry, we're about to start eating into that, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll probably use most, if not all of that, to fertilize the next couple of fields to get going. So something we just need to look at here, probably want to go ahead and do a sell on, we could sell metal if we wanted to. It's still pretty good right now. Gold is actually, we have 68 pallets of gold out there. We could still sell for about 2 million. Maybe we'll go ahead and get those sold, sell those last few pallets that we have available, get them sold, make the money while we can, and that way we can clear out some of our storage area. Mushrooms are going to be coming up in October. We have quite a few of those. We actually need to get those pallets out of the way for mushrooms and flowers as well. They're getting pretty full over there. But other than that, we are looking fantastic, guys. We have quite a bit of oat in already. Let's go ahead and get this front tank unfilling or emptying out here. So we're going to have a lot of oat. We can use that to feed our chickens and also for our flour mill over there. The flour mills are producing quite a bit. I am very shocked at how quickly they are producing flour. They are rocking and rolling over there. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on those guys. How's our coal doing? Nice, very nice. Clothes, yeah, they got plenty in there. All the productions are really rampant right now. This is very nice. Again, these guys should be done by tomorrow. So next month, these guys should be out. We can move that tomorrow or next month, and then also move this TMR. So let's see how close we are. All right, we got about 2,000 left in mineral feed, or 11,000 left in mineral feed. Okay, that's a lot. That's like more than half a month's worth. So maybe we run this till tomorrow morning. It should run out of that by tomorrow. So we'll get that taken care of and done. Let's go ahead and get this guy emptied. All right. So yeah, production wise, we are doing great. Food wise, we are doing absolutely fantastic as well. I think the sheep are doing fine as well. Yeah, we filled them up last month, so they should be good for a couple more months here. The chickens, how are they doing? Yeah, they're doing just fine. We can probably top them off. I don't see an issue with doing that. So we'll get that taken care of, get them topped off. They'll be good for another year or so. But all in all, these guys are doing fantastic. So let's go ahead. After this is empty, we're going to head back over to the field. We'll do a couple more passes here and see what else we need to hop onto. I know we need to go ahead and start fertilizing the field, the canola field, to get it ready to plant carrots in. We have to do that by the end of today or this month. So that way they'll be ready to harvest and we don't miss out on getting those carrots in the ground. Also, it's going to be a big project getting that field and the mega field both done and planted. So we'll have to get carrots planted over there, grass planted over here. Now, I am thinking that we might want to go ahead and buy our new tractor. We've been looking at that 8 series, and I think we want to go ahead and get one. It may help out because we're going to be having a lot to do on these fields here. So maybe we'll go ahead and get that tractor, and we can set off a couple tractors working on the field over there. As well as when we get done harvesting over here, we will be ready to go ahead and start the process of getting all of this straw picked up. This is going to be a lot of straw. It's going to take a lot of time. And yeah, it is definitely going to take quite a few trips getting all this straw up. So I'll have to definitely take some time to spend on that. I'm going to set the tractor trailer probably right about, I think right about here is good. We can fill up at the end right there, and he'll start filling as we get in here. So let's just kind of wait on him, take a look at what else we need to be doing. So we need to get this field fertilized and ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and just take a look and see what we got here. So we're going to be fertilizing this field here, and then after we fertilize, we'll mulch, get it ready to go for planting of the carrots, because we need to do that. When are we going to be harvesting our other fields? So let's see, we've got cotton here, the olives and grapes are doing their thing. When are they going? And so, oh, calendar, that's what we need. So we've got canola and oat, we're done today. Looks like olives and grapes. Grapes are going to be done in September, I do believe. Olives in October, cotton in October, and then sugar beets in October. So we're going to have a very busy October too. That is going to be a very, very busy month for us. So yeah, this is crazy. We've had 2 truckfuls and we're just now getting half the field done. So man, oh man, we have probably 4 truckfuls of oat. That's going to be a lot of oat. We're sitting on quite a bit already, aren't we? Yeah, 127,000. So we're gonna have a ton of oat to do there. So yeah, I think probably what we need to do next is get I don't know, what do we think? Probably maybe pallets picked up. We do want to sell the rest of that gold. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that real quick. It's not very many. It's only 60 pallets. I think we can get that on one trailer. So maybe we'll just go ahead and do that. And let's slow this down just a hair. Feels like we're going a little too fast in our truck here. Just trying to match the speed of the combine here. I think it's 6 miles an hour, isn't it? Yeah, somewhere around there. So, yeah, I think all in all, we just need to get probably the rest of our gold sold, get that taken care of this month, get it out of the way, get our storage kind of cleaned out, and then ready for the next couple of months oncoming. And then after that, we're pretty good. All we have is field work, prep work, and be ready to rock and roll into August. So let's go ahead. Let's transfer over to the feed trailer and go ahead and get this guy unhooked. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to park him in our normal spot here. And go ahead and get him disconnected. We need to get our flatbed trailer on there. I think we grab the rest of the gold, get it sold, maybe do a little cleanup on pallets, and then we need to start working on getting this field fertilized. So I don't want to have it, it might get hectic. We could try 2 fields. The only problem is we're going to be needing to fill fertilizer quite often, and we're also unloading the harvester every little bit as well. So do we not get lined up there where I can attach? Oh, there we go. Here's an attach. All right, let's put this right here next to our storage facility. We'll go ahead and get our gold out and get it on the trailer, get it sold. It's not the highest price we had, but it is still a really good price. And then we'll grab all the rest of the gold from the production facilities, get that out of there as well. So we could sell metal. I don't really think we need to at the moment, so should be good. Too many pallets, please sell some first. Okay, so we do have a lot of pallets out. Tell you what, we'll probably go ahead and once we get this gold sold and get all the gold picked up, we may head over to the sawmills, get all of those stored away, and get those up and out, because that means we have less than 60 slots available for pallets to be out. We've got milk, butter, cheese, all that fun stuff going. We need to get the flowers and the mushrooms put away as well. They are getting taller. Actually, no, they're doing fine. They can go 4 high, so we're actually pretty good there. But still, if we need to make some space, we can make some space there. Let's go ahead and get the gold we have right now onto the trailer and get that taken care of. And go from there. And we'll just keep an eye. We're just going to keep unloading the harvester as it works its way over there. Keeping it nice and simple. Pretty sure if I remember we can do 4 at a time, correct? Yeah, we can. So let's do 4 at a time, get these guys on the trailer. A little tight, but we should be good. I think we got enough room here. Let's see. Ooh, it's gonna be tight, but I think we can make it work. And yep, there we go. Our forklift does want to try and tip over there, so it's very, very heavy on the front end with just 4 of these bad boys. But I think what we'll do, we'll get all of these up, get them sold. That way we have more space. I think that's the biggest thing too. We have a whole another year we're going to have to wait before we can sell gold. So we want to make sure that we have plenty of space for it to go into Fort Knox here, and go from there. The slow process of loading gold. It's not too bad. Doing it 4 at a time, and we can get quite a bit on the trailer, so not too horrible, just a little, yeah, we're a little off there. Let's see if we can, it'll be fine. We don't have to be super perfect on this one. So we should have enough space to get all of it on there without making the trailer go haywire. There we go. Slow and tedious process. All right, how are we doing over there on the, we need to keep an eye on our buddy over here. Okay, he's just now finishing the down lap, so we'll load up quite a bit of this and then go over there, unload him one more time, and then I think we can sell the rest of the gold by the time he gets done with the next pass. It's funny, we can't hear the forklift, but we can hear the truck. It's just a little bit of a sound bug there, nothing too crazy. This happens when we're around the storage units, we know that. It's just kind of a thing we gotta deal with. So, but yeah, looking really good, guys. Finishing up year 8 here, getting into year 9. And by the time we get into year 9, though, we're gonna be zooming. It's basically just gonna be selling products, tending the fields. I'm not sure what other crops we're gonna do. I think we will need to replant cotton in the cotton field one more time just for the clothing manufacturing. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see how much cotton we get out of our next harvest and kind of go from there. Oh, that one didn't want to come off. There we go. Let's see where our harvester's at. We usually get the notification that it's about 80%. It's usually a good time to go over. Yeah, we got plenty of time. So, and that's working out really good. I think that's a lot, really nice having like around 50% on one pass. Allows us to really keep track of where the tractor's at and what it's doing. And it looks like we're going to end up with about somewhere around $28 to $29 million at the end of this month. So pretty cool, guys. We're coming right along and doing really well. So lift almost tipped on us there. Give you guys a little bit of real-time forklift action. I know most of the time we speed this up, but all right, there's the 80%. Let's load these two on the trailer, and then we'll go unload the grain trailer and make sure it's good to go for the next pass. There we are. Where's our tractor trailer at? Where's he at? There he is. All right, let's get him turned around. And the nice thing is we can start unloading. It's not fully unloaded. By the time he gets to the end there, he will stop and let us fully unload him, so that's good. But yeah, we're cruising right along, and just look at all this beautiful straw we have out here. Absolutely beautiful. We should be able to fill our TMR mixers up now, which will be fantastic. Alright, let's fill the rest of the front trailer and then move on to the next. Here we are. And this is working out pretty good. I'm glad he hasn't had to stop much. It's always a bummer when you have to stop and you have to take the harvester and move it over. So continuous harvesting, this is where it's at right here. So let's see if he stops for us. Yes, he will until he's empty. Should be right about now. There he goes. He's off and running. Okay, let's get back over here and put some more gold on the trailer. I really wish there was a bigger forklift, like a little bit maybe that can carry a little bit more weight. But this is the biggest one that we currently have available to us, so we make do with what it is. Now we could use the front loader, but loading it on the trailer with the front loader would be a little tougher in my opinion. We could probably do it, but I don't know, it'd be kind of tough. So this works for now. So what we'll do, we'll finish getting this gold. We'll grab all the gold that's over at the production facilities as well. And then once we get done with those, we'll come get these last couple right here, get them on, get them sold. And then from there, I'm not sure, maybe we'll start fertilizing the field over there. We definitely need to get that, but I was kind of hoping we could get done with the harvest on the mega field first. And what I plan to do is possibly, if we can, while we're doing fertilizing and prepping and doing field work over here, we'll go ahead and get the windrow and the forage wagon and go ahead and start picking up all the straw in the other field. If we had a little bit bigger forage wagon, we could possibly put that on a worker, but that is going to get filled up very quickly. So we got to be very, very wary of that. Let's see here. I tell you what, I'm going to leave those 3 for now and see what it looks like after I get just these doubles picked up. Hey now. Tell you what we might do, we might actually just go ahead and go sell, come back, get all the ones from the production facilities and what's left in the storage unit all at once. That may be the smarter move here. Right now I want to see, we're just going to end up with a little bit of a overage there. I wish we could get one more out, but just have to deal with it. And then what I want to check and see how far along that harvester is and see if we have time to go sell this or not. If we do, we'll go sell, and we may even just go start selling and then hop over and unload the harvester, but I think we have time to go sell it and get back. We should. Okay, let's get this over to the selling station, figure out where it needs to go, and take a look at where our harvester's at and see if we got time. He is just starting his pass on the way back up, so we should be okay. Let's see here. And let's figure out where this needs to go to. We do have some equipment we need to wash here very shortly as well. Maybe we'll do that. We'll wash up the equipment before we start harvesting and doing the next couple fields. All right, let's see. Where's this gold need to go? Gold is going to the farmer's market. Very nice. I gotta tell you, I'm excited about the olives and the grapes, but I really am not looking forward to doing them. I tell you what, man, those olives and grapes, they're tough. Not too bad harvesting, but I tell you what, on the cleanup side of it, we're gonna have to do some mulching and some other stuff. I think we found a mulcher that works, correct? That'll do perfect width. Oh, I forgot how heavy this thing was. Oh, that was close. Almost tipped her over. All right, let's get this guy selling, and then we'll head over and empty out the grain trailer. Apparently gold is not accepted here, even though it's taking it. How much we got there? All right, very nice. Let's head over and grab this guy. And get him in position to unload. Well, I'm really glad we got this land over here. This mega field has turned out to be a really good field. We're definitely going to have to make it work. Now, I do want to put grass in here, but if we decide at some point we need to do another crop and we need a lot of it, we could definitely use this field for it. So all right, front tank's full. Let's finish off the middle tank here. Here we go. And to the next one. Very nice. All right, we'll follow this guy all the way to the end, and then I think we're probably almost out of time for today's episode, so we're going to have to probably call it right there. But when we come back, we'll probably finish up this field, work on getting these fields prepped and ready to go for the rest of July, and work our way into August. I don't believe we're going to be harvesting anything in August, are we? At least I'm pretty sure of that. Let's just double check here and see. August. We do not have anything we're harvesting in August. Carrots are going to be November. So actually, carrots are going to be in October, November. So we'll have 2 months straight. So wow, that's another thing that's going to be harvested in October. Ooh, that's going to be tough. We're going to have a lot of like manual stuff we have to do. One of the main things we have to do with the carrots is we do have to drive a truck right by the harvester. We can put the harvester on auto, but we have to drive behind it and collect. Otherwise, the harvester will not move. So that's going to take some time. So we'll have to work on that. But all right, let's just head over to the farm, double check everything, see where we're at. Actually, let's go get our other truck. There it is. Let's get it back to the farm and see where we're at, and we'll kind of go from there. Can we get out of here diagonal? I think we can. Yep, we can. All right, very good. So a lot of stuff to do even the rest of the way into July. We need to get basically all the pallets picked up. We need to get a new smelter down. We need to finish out the mineral feed on the TMR mixer here. We need to get those put away. Wow, we were making a lot of flour. And then after that, basically it's just field prep, getting the carrots and the grass planted, and basically moving on into August. Maybe pretty quickly through August, I believe, since there's not really much to do. We'll have some cleanup, putting pallets away, that kind of stuff. But all in all, we're looking really great, guys. So hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget, as always, have a royal day. Until we see you next time, take care.